Hello world, Shelly here, and today we are going to geek out over another skincare device. You know I love my tech gadgets, and today I've got the AMIRO R3 RF Turbo Skin Tightening, Skin Rejuvenating device. And we are going to go through the science behind these kinds of devices, talk about how to use this thing. I will demonstrate how to use it and answer the question, does it work? Is it worth your time and money, as I like to do on this channel? So first off, thank you to AMIRO. They have sent me this device free of charge. This is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to make this video, but I did receive this for free from AMIRO. Thank you very much, AMIRO. They had reached out to me with their red light LED mask and this device. And of course, I've already purchased myself the red mask, the red light mask, because Tati had recommended it. So I didn't need that to be sent to me because I already love it. But I said, heck yeah, I would love to try this out. So they did hook me up with a discount code for you all, $90 off the purchase of this device or the LED red light mask. That's better than their Cyber Monday deal. So I will link that down below, but this is my opinions, my verbiage, my usage, I've been using this for about a month now. So this device is $319.99 price-wise without the coupon code, so it'd be $229.99 with my code. So it is not an inexpensive device, and that is why I wanted to dig into the science behind it, run it through its paces, and give you all the information you might need to decide if this is something that would work for you, that you would like to add to your routine. The TLDR version, yeah, RF devices do work. This one is an excellent one in the realm of at-home RF devices. There are some caveats. Number one, you have to use it consistently, 2 to 3 times a week. Number two, your results are not going to be instantaneous. You really need to spend 8 to 12 weeks using this device consistently to get the full benefit out of it. And of course, number three, it's not a nip and tuck facelift. You're not going to turn yourself into a 17-year-old. However, both the science behind it and the results that people have reported using this device show that it is effective for mild to moderate signs of aging. So this is best used for the mild to moderate sagging, the fine lines, the early crow's feet. You're not going to erase deep wrinkles off your face, but you are going to be able to get some of what it claims. So this device claims to enhance your facial contours, so like your jawline, your cheekbone line, you know, the contours of your face, smooth out fine lines, make your skin look visibly firmer, tighter, less droopy, less saggy. Yes, it can do all those things if you use it consistently. So let's get into the science behind what is radio frequency, what is the electrical current treatment, what is LED light, why are these things in this device, and how does it work? Let's start with the radio frequency part of this. So that, I think, in my opinion, is the most important part of this device. So the radio frequency is targeting the deeper layers of your skin with heat. And when those deeper layers have heat applied, the cells that make your collagen and your elastin, your fibroblasts in your skin, they react to that heat. And they do 2 different things. Number one, they do this little shrink and tighten, you know, kind of like what we do when we're cold, like they do when they get heated up. So that gives you kind of an instant firming look. But the more important thing, in my opinion, is the longer term effects. So that heat trigger is telling your body, hey, something's going on, like something's attacking us, kind of like the same way microneedling works. You're almost tricking your body into thinking something is harming it, and then your body sends all its repair soldiers in to make new collagen. So one of the things that happens as we age, we are producing less collagen, and that drop off gets drastic after age 40 and 50, and it just keeps getting worse. So anything we can do to tell our bodies to make more collagen is going to help your body keep the things going in your skin that it needs to maintain the firmness and the plump appearance and the reduction of the appearance of lines and all of the good stuff that collagen and elastin do for us. So your body is, over time, making more new collagen and elastin while giving that little instant lift. So that's the radio frequency part of this. You get smoother texture, mild tightening, little extra bounciness to your skin over time, right? Now, I dug into some of the clinical studies about RF treatments in general, and yes, they do work. In office, like professional clinical, like that you would get at your dermatologist office, that level of radiofrequency treatment has been studied for a very long time. And I've got notes here. Skin laxity and wrinkles have good improvement, particularly for mild and moderate sagging in a lot of these studies. Visible tightening, and patients also have reported visible tightening in their own perceived appearance of their face. The at-home devices have been studied, but not as extensively as the clinical setting devices, of course, because these at-home devices haven't been around for quite as long. But the few studies that do exist, they are small. We do need more studies on these things. But one of the studies had the users using an RF at-home device several times per week over a period of a month. And over 90% of them showed measurable, like in-clinic measurement after the fact, measurable improvement of facial wrinkles and improvement in their before and after photos, and those results were maintained, this is a key point here, a few months after, even after they stopped the treatment with the device, after the 1 month of treatment with the device. So that study was interesting. Another one compared side by side, one side of the face the users were using the RF device, and the other side of the face they were using only a prestige level anti-aging skincare cream to kind of determine whether the cream, a topical alone versus an assisted device had better outcomes. And both sides improved, meaning do your skincare, people. But the RF side had bigger gains, especially on crow's feet, skin smoothness, and radiance, and that was a 12-week study comparison of the two sides. So the pattern's pretty consistent. You won't necessarily get a nip and tuck facelift from an at-home device, but you will see, if you're dealing with mild to moderate signs of aging, you will see improvement in the key signs of aging. And if you use it consistently over time, all of these trials are over periods of time. This isn't a use it for 2 days and, oh, look, I magically look 10 years younger. No, let's be real, people. We know this. All right, that's the RF. That's my favorite part of this device. The LED light, I like LED light. I use my mask is right here because I was just using it last night while I was doing some work. But that's what I like about this mask. I know this video is not about the mask. I've talked about the mask in other videos, but the one thing I love about this mask versus other masks is it goes on like glasses and it stays put on your face, so you can move around. You are not connected to a cable. You can stick the charger in your pocket and walk around, move around. You can work. Anyway, let's talk about LED light in the AMIRO Turbo here. So the red and the yellow LED light, those are the two wavelengths that I am most interested in with this device. Red is commonly an anti-aging suggestion when people recommend light therapy. They say, oh, do red light therapy for anti-aging. That's true. It's good for rejuvenating the skin, supporting collagen production. So red light's pretty well covered, but yellow light people don't talk about quite as much. It's gentler than red light, and it's a calming kind of effect on the skin. So if you've got pigmentation issues or melasma, it helps target and treat those conditions gently, and a whole lot more gently than like exfoliation or bleaching, or some of the topicals even can be irritating to the skin. Liquid topicals like serums and things for lightening. So that's where I want to lighten my dark spot side of my face. That, my friends, is from driving an hour each way to work without wearing sunscreen. This is the driving side of my face. Do you see all this hyperpigmentation? Do you see the hyperpigmentation on this side? No, you don't. Wear your sunscreen. I know. As a younger person, I thought car windows blocked sun rays. I don't know. Duh. They don't. I guess these days you can find some window treatments that do, but that is a whole another story. All right, third piece of the pie here. 3 pieces of pie. I still have Thanksgiving on my mind. Let's talk about the microcurrents that this device uses. Now, funny story. First time I used it, I wasn't paying attention to the little lights on here. I'll show you all this when I demo it, but it was set on the highest possible electric current setting, the microcurrent, and I literally touched it to my face and I went, woo! Like woo! I'm not there yet. Just last night, I've been using this for a month. Just last night, I thought to myself, I might be ready to kick it up to number 2 out of, I think there's 5 settings on here. Like, but it was like, woo, Nelly. Like, it was something. So the microcurrent, the whole point of it is like simulating a workout for the muscles in your face. So the stronger, tighter your muscles are, the more lifted they appear. That's part of the sculpted look that you're able to achieve with this device. And so the currents are simulating like what you would do if you were exercising. It's like exercising your face. Think of it as like a tiny little workout for your face, but without the sweating. Oh, sorry, I had to blow my nose. All right, let's talk about the safety features before we go on to anything, because all of these things, we want to use them safely. And I want to know, before I shock my face, that there's some safety features in this thing. Yeah, so this is non-invasive, and there are devices like microneedling and things. This is not that. So first off, there's no needles, there's nothing puncturing your skin, nothing like that. The RF system, it only gets warm enough to do its job at stimulating the deeper layers of your skin. It is not getting hot. It barely feels warm to me. So I got the numbers here. The heat on this thing is capped at 109 degrees Fahrenheit, 43 Celsius. That is the sweet spot to stimulate the collagen without risking barrier damage or burns to your skin. But the device itself is checking right under the surface of the plate that's against your skin. It is checking it 200 times per second to make sure that that temperature stays not only stable and consistent, but that it doesn't overheat. The other cool thing is that the head of this is completely flat. Some of the other RF devices that I've seen have sort of a ring situation going on, and that the different heights in that ring setup can lead to hot spots, can prevent it from having even distribution. So the head of this is completely flat. It also makes it glide really nicely over the skin, but you're not going to get hot spots or uneven heating going on. It's also got a motion sensor in it. So it is only, the device is only working and sending out its frequencies and currents while it is in contact with your skin. So you're not going to like accidentally radio frequency the cat as they walk by. So it's only going to work while it's touching your face. It's smart. It distributes the heat easily. It glides more smoothly. So should we turn this thing on and do it? Yeah, let me show you some of the stuff that I got along with this. We have the hydrating gel. Now, what's the official name? Guess who's back? Sherlock is back from sabbatical. Welcome home, Sherlock. It's got panthenol, ceramides, squalane. It is called the AMIRO Hydrating Moisturizing Serum Gel. Do you have to use the AMIRO Serum Gel? No, you can use any gel made for radio frequency device. You want a water-based gel. You don't want to use a device like this with oils or a moisturizer, because those are usually oil-based. You want a water-based gel. The cheap bottles, that you can buy that are just regular RF gels with like hyaluronic acid, you can get them for like $8. This is a prestige skincare product. Like when you check the actives in here, you've got squalane, you've got ceramides, you've got active skincare ingredients in here, as well as it being a water-based gel. I think it was like $40 for this separately. So yes, you can use less expensive things. You won't get the skincare added in there. So if you want to use this as a skincare step, it's fantastic. You can also use this with the AMIRO masks. They have an eye mask, they have a chin face mask, and you basically apply the mask and then do the treatment over the mask. I have found that I prefer doing it with the gel. I don't know why. I think because I can feel it more on my skin, and that sort of validation of the sensation of it touching my skin just feels more effective to me. But we will do one of these so that you can see how it works. So this is the eye mask set, which is just an eye mask, a typical paper eye mask, and then the facial one goes under your face. I do like the design of the facial one, so that's why we're gonna do this one. So let me get one of these out of here. Let's talk about the device real quick. It is cordless and rechargeable. So you plug it into your USB-C. I have not yet depleted the charge on this thing. Like, I let this thing go almost the entire month, and last night after I used it, I was like, let me plug it in because I don't want to go to film my video and not have it charged. And it still had 3 dots of charge. So this thing's got a fantastic battery life on it. We have 3 different modes. So here's your power button. Here are the buttons that control the strength of the current that it is putting out, that I accidentally started at level 5 and shocked myself into next Tuesday. When we turn this on, there's going to be a little light up here, and when the whole round dot is filled up, that is the full face anti-aging mode. That is best used with the gel. Then there is the top half of that circle is for the eye mode to use with the eye mask, and the bottom half is the face mode to use with the lower face mask. You could do the whole anti-aging and put both masks on at the same time and do that too. It takes 4 to 5 minutes to finish the entire treatment. And in between each section of your face, it will do a little vibration buzz to tell you to move to the next section. So let's dig into the face mask. So the cool thing about this face mask is that it loops behind your ears and stays put. You know I like things to stay put. It's got a skincare essence in here, and when you're done, you can just massage it into your skin. You can leave it on for longer than you're doing the device if you want to do the device and then do like a 10-15 minute sit there with your skincare on your face. So we loop this behind the ear, and then we stretch it across the face, and it should be tight. I've discovered that I must have a rather large distance between my ears because it's pretty tight on me. Look, my ears are folding. I like to take the leftover essence on my hands and put it on the backs of my hands so that we don't waste any of it. There's also more essence in that pouch. When you're done with this, put it all over, take it down your décolleté, whole 9 yards. It is a skincare mask. It is a skincare essence. So now I'm going to use the full anti-aging mode. So I'm going to put some of the gel on the upper half of my face just so we can see how both of these parts work. And it is just, you know, a gel. Woo! Don't drop it. And you want to do a decently thick layer just because you don't want it to dry out in the middle of using it, and then you have to like waste time going back to the tube to get more gel, you know what I'm saying? Take it up under your eyes. You don't want to take it on the hoods of your eyes. You don't want to go above your eyes. And you don't want to go all the way up to the under eye. Just keep it under the eye, like where you would put your concealer. Don't go up onto your like lower lash line. Get the forehead, get your crow's feet. I'm going to focus on my crow's feet, especially on this side, because this is the sleeping side of my face that is showing signs of increased wrinkle compared to the other side, but I cannot sleep on my back. I just can't, so that's never going to happen. All right, got all that worked in. Don't want to waste any of it. Now we're going to turn on the device with the red button. And as it turns on, you will see we're currently full circle. If we press again, it goes to the eye mode. If we press it again, it goes to the lower face mode. Press it again, we're back in full mode. These buttons can increase or decrease the power of the setting. So I'm at setting number 1 right now. That's where we're gonna stay. Notice the lights, the LED lights have lit up. So you got the yellow and the red light going on here. And you basically just want to circle along your face. Now I like to do outward motions. Woo! There it goes. And you can feel the little shock treatment, especially around the eye. I wonder if you can see. Can you see it electrifying my eye area? Now you don't want to keep it still. You want to keep moving at all times. And you will feel that little jolt, the bzz, like little bzz, bzz, bzz. It doesn't hurt. It just feels like a little jolt. And you can feel your muscles moving underneath. And so I like to get my smile lines for that muscular part. Get the contours. Now, I've seen videos of people just doing this, you know, round and round in circles. I like to go outwards with mine. Just, I don't know if it makes a difference. But get your contour of your jawline. Get the contour of your cheekbone. All right, I need my crow's feet. I usually do my forehead last. So I do my left side, then my right side, then under my chin, and then my forehead. I'm like, what am I missing? And I'm just waiting for it to give me that little buzz that tells me to switch sides or to move to the next area. Ah, there it goes. So we're gonna move over here. Now, if you feel like the gel dries out or you didn't have enough in a certain spot, then just go in and give yourself a little more gel. It's not going to be sending out radio frequency when you set it down to get more gel. Don't worry. It's only working while it's contacting your face. Ooh! You really feel it doing the little electric current, the microcurrent when it's under your eye area. Get my cheekbones snatched. Snatch those cheekbones. Snatch that jawline. You can still feel the current through the mask. I just feel like it's more satisfying to not have the mask in the way. You know? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. So then I move to my underside and my chin area, my smile lines. Now, you can do your underneath of your chin here, but you do not want to go down your throat. So keep it under the chin, on that part of your neck. Don't go on your throat. Because I think there's like, isn't your like thyroid in there and stuff like that? You don't want to be electrocurrenting all of that. You just want to electrocurrent your face. Now I'm going to get my Meredith Grey wrinkle here because, you know, I have my Meredith Grey wrinkle. It's that little line right there, and it's because I like to go all the time. Yeah. Now, I've had some weight loss. Oop, there's the buzz. I've had some weight loss, so I'm going to stay down here just a little longer. So I do have some sagging skin that I've been working on firming up, or hoping I could firm up. All right, let's get the forehead. See, now, the other way you can tell you've gotten too dry is it won't be buzzing when it's on your skin. There it goes. So if you don't feel it buzzing, like if you don't feel the current, then chances are you don't have enough conducting gel to make it conduct. And then it detects, it doesn't think it's touching your skin, and it's not going to work. So just make sure you have enough gel to have a good glide. If you feel any drag whatsoever, then you don't have enough gel. And there it goes, it's done. When you're done using it, the nice thing about it being flat is that it's easy to wipe off. I usually wipe it off with a damp washcloth, but I don't have a damp washcloth right here. So I just wipe the top off really well. Make sure I don't have any residue left behind. Cap her up. Oh, gotta put it on the right way. Cap her up and leave her for tomorrow. Now, you can leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes to get a full skincare situation. I'm going to take it off because we're filming this video. I'm going to massage what's left into my skin. It's just a real nice skincare gel. Some people prefer to rinse the gel off. I don't. I leave it on because I don't find it to be sticky, and it layers wonderfully under the rest of my skincare. So after this, so I've done it morning and night. I've tried it both ways. Like today I'm going to do it in daytime, and last night I did it at nighttime. I've layered my daytime and my nighttime skincare over this, and I've had no problems. I can wear makeup over this, no problems. I don't rinse it off because it's a little tacky, but it's not sticky. So I don't rinse it off. I leave it on. Now, in my experience over the past month, it took about 3 weeks, and I posted on Instagram, if you saw that post, when I got to that 3-week mark, the first time I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, my under eye, I can't even see the lines. And I'm going to put some pictures up here so you can kind of see before and after. I've got some older pictures of my face because I've been on here for a long time. And I've got some pictures of using the device now. And to me, the first drastic improvement was the lines under my eyes. Some are gone, and the deeper ones are much less visible, way smoother under my eyes. Kind of mind-blowing how smooth my under eyes have been. So that was my first, like, whoa moment. I do feel like I am tightening up some of the sagging skin that I've got along my jawline, and that has been noticeable to me. Take pictures. Spoiler alert, I'm working on building an app, a selfie app that you can use to track your skincare progress. But take pictures. What did I get on my face? Piece of dirt. Take pictures regularly in no makeup, good lighting, same angles, so that you can track your progress over time. It is really the only way to see it, because when you look at your face every day in the mirror, you're just not going to see the gradual changes as they occur. But Yeah. So, does it work? Yeah, it works. If you use it consistently, aim for 2 to 3 times per week over an extended period of time. You do want to give it, I would say, give it 3 months to make your decision, because you really do need to use it over time. You will get mild effects immediately, but really you have to use it over time to see the long-term benefits of your body building new collagen and making more collagen than it used to make, that kind of a thing. Yeah, I love it. I give it an A. If I had to give a grade to the AMIRO Turbo R3 radio frequency device, it gets an A from me. It's super easy to use. It's non-invasive. There's no pain. There's no discomfort. It's pricey, yes. Things that are worth it, if it works, it's worth it to me. That's kind of where I fall on that. I'm willing to pay for things that work. And I'm so pleased with my under eyes right now. Now, I've only been using it for a month, so I will do an update a couple months down the road when I get a full 3 months of usage in, so that we can compare even more results and see how it's doing. I'd really like to see some decrease in my hyperpigmentation here. So that's what I'll be tracking for my longer term results. Because my under eye lines and maybe my forehead lines, I would like to see a little reduction in these 3 forehead lines, although I know my forehead lines are not that bad. Like, I don't have a lot of wrinkles going on, knock on wood, because I've been pretty good at avoiding the sun all this time, but not those guys. So that's what we're going to try to work on until between now and my next update here. So again, thank you, AMIRO, for sending me this device free of charge. I will link my discount codes down below if you would like to get a device for yourself and save a little bit of money. I'm going to keep using this, and I love it. I'm going to keep using my red light mask too, because I love that one too. There you have it. Bunch of geeking out over some skincare technology for you. Do you have one of these? Have you tried other similar devices? What's your experience? Have you done this in the clinic? Have you gone and had a professional treatment with RF radio frequency? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over skincare with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.